Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Ishard from GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praise to the Most High, the Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. All right. And this is a flowing in the spirit lesson, man, just meditating through the spirit. But, Esau, he working on his army, man. With his AI and his creation and creations and things to come against the true man of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is also working on his men, all right, on his army, and that's the thing, man. We being made ready for war, man. All right, pursuing, and I'm finna get it. 2nd Ezra 16:40. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." But it says, "O my people, hear my word." All right, take heed to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and make you ready to thy battle. All right. All right, pursuant to Ephesians 6, right? The whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and his word is part of the armor, man. All right, including your faith, okay? Including your fear, okay? These things that we have to have with us, man, for this battle, man, because it's also including Ephesians 6, the 6th chapter, starting at verse 11. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, okay? So this is not a carnal battle war that we are about to enter into, man. It is a spiritual war. Well, not Salakia, not what we're about to enter into, what we have already entered into, man. And we're going to enter into even more, man. It's a spiritual battle, man. Okay? And see, when you hear the prophecies coming off the pages, Salakia, and you see this devil about to come down with the great wrath, as I said, this is supposed to have you getting yourself ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Proper preparation prevents poor performance, man. All right, think about that food in that pot, man. Or you have to properly prepare with all the seasoning, with all the ingredients, man. All right, through the spirit, it's the same way, man. We're getting ourselves ready, man. Every little thing we are adding unto ourselves, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, so we can be ready, man. All right, so we won't fail. All right, so we won't give in. You know? And that's another thing, as I was stating in Ephesians 6, man, that whole armor, man. Those ingredients. All right, those things that we need to put on ourselves, man. Put on our spirit, man. Have on our spirit, man. So that's why the things that we are going through now, which brothers is going through all kind of things, man, that's okay. That's okay. We need to go through it. We need to be made ready, man. All right. Our spirit needs to be put to the test. Needs to be put through the fire of adversity, so we can be made better, so we can be made ready. Okay, when shit hits the fan. All right, this James 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 2 and go to 3. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience." All right, so brothers being tried. All right, brothers' faith is being put on trial. Brothers are being tested. All right, all this chastening is to get us in that spiritual shape, man, for war, so we can put on for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So we can prove what's acceptable. So we can prove to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai we representing, man. Okay? Bear with me, getting another precept. It's Sirach 2:1. Brothers all around us bringing the scripture out. And this, like I was saying, this is things we have to accept what it is and what it ain't, man. And what it is, when you come in to serve the Lord, when you step foot in this truth, you best to be ready. Okay? Because things are all these things is prepping us, man. And we cannot despise these things. We cannot hate that we being brought through things, man. What the scripture say? Despise not the chastening of the Lord, man. The reason he's chastising us because he loves us. And he wants us to get through this. He wants us to receive salvation. You see? It says, this is Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? Prepare your soul for temptation, man. Prepare your soul, prepare yourself, man, to be tempted, to be tried, man. Every day. Okay? Sometimes you can't even explain. You just got to go through it. You just got to sit through it. You can't even, sometimes it ain't making sense right then and there. But you got to know, man, the Lord bringing me through this. You'll get the why later. Sometimes you just got to sit in it, man. Deal with it. Okay? Suffer. Patiently. Okay? See, this waiting ain't so easy, is it? You know? I just said that the other day, man. Waiting, this just proves that waiting is so severe, man. But it's so beautiful when you actually get the spirit to wait. You actually know what comes with waiting for the Lord, man. See, that's why it's so beautiful to have the spirit, man. Because you understand. You know? It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, right? Don't trip. Constantly endure. Okay? Like often, you know, when I think about that constantly enduring, man, you know, brothers getting punched on through the spirit, man. Hey, like that Rocky movie, man. Rocky was getting hit. He was, come on. Okay? And he ended up winning the fight. But he had to endure. You know what I'm saying? You got to endure, man. The race is not given to the swift. The way to the kingdom ain't easy, man. It's not supposed to be. Because it's the kingdom we're speaking of. It's the kingdom we're working for, man. All right? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right? Cleave unto the Lord. When troubled times come, cleave unto the Lord. When you vexed in the spirit, cleave unto the Lord. When you burdened, cleave unto the Lord. The Lord ain't, man. Don't hold that weight by yourself. Give it to the Lord. That's what he wants from you, man. Okay? Matter of fact, Psalms. It's Psalms 55:22. It says, cast thy burden upon the Lord, he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. All right? But it says, cast thy burden. Throw your burdens on the Lord, man. Throw your burdens on the Lord, man. Constantly endure. But see, that's the thing, man. You enduring affliction, pain, and suffering through the spirit. But guess what? You have the comforter. You have the true names. The true names, the comforter. Those things is all you need, man. To get through whatever, man. But see, you got to know that. And said, he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. So yeah, you going through something for a little bit. And sometimes it might be a little longer. But go through it, man. It's getting you prepared for something greater. Unless you don't want it. Giving up is easy. Getting through it is hard. But it's easy in the same sense, man, because you have the comforter. You have Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why the Lord said my yoke is easy, man. Because you have him. He's not leaving you comfortless, man. He has given you the comfort. He's given you the understanding of the scriptures for you to learn and exhort. He's giving you the names to pray to. That's all we need, brothers. finish it out in this Sirach. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. It says, for gold is tried in the furnace, the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. All right? So you just proving yourself acceptable. You getting worked on, man. You see when that gold being put through that fire, man, it's getting beat on, it's getting mashed, it's getting bent and stuff like that. But the whole time it's a process. And once that process done, it shows it shows, man. It shows that shiny pure gold, man. And it shows forth. And that's what the Lord is doing for us, man. As we're getting put through that fire and we getting beat on, man, it's just to make us better, to make us more pure, to make us more stronger, to make us more acceptable. And we need that. We need that. Right now, brothers still got flawed things about themselves. It got to get worked on. Okay? So don't just shit. Don't just make it like you're just ready. You know, Lord willing, if things was to hit the fan right now, you know, brothers are prepared to the best of their ability. But it's still gonna be, you still gotta call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. The righteous still gonna scarcely be saved. But I'm saying, man, be like I said, take it cheerfully when you change to a lower state, man. Have some sort of gladness that you're being put through something. And the Lord is doing it for your battle. Okay? I'm finna get Revelations. I'm finna end with this one. It's Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Because Esau gonna come down with this great wrath, man. Yeah, the AI, all these things, man. You know, like I started off in the beginning, but this is a flowing in the spirit lesson. So, you know, I'm just flowing. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying, you know, to someone. But, you know, Esau gonna come down. Yeah, he gonna come down with that great wrath. He gonna hit his so-called great wrath. All right, it ain't nothing like the Lord's. His power that his carnal power that he has maintained and has pushed forth within the earth has nothing on the Lord's power. Okay, and you got to know this. But yeah, some brothers got to be martyred. Yeah, some brothers got to be brought through that hour of temptation and be tried and put through hell. You know, be put through in concentration camps and tortured. Hey, man. But the Lord got you. Okay? And we just got to keep holding on, keep waiting, and appreciating these small adjustments, these small trials that we be put through so we can get that crown of life, man. All right? This Revelation chapter 2, verse 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And that's just going into, you know, a certain amount of time, man. You know, it says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Be thou faithful unto death. Also in Sirach, it tells you to strive for the truth unto death. So why is the Lord telling us to do these things, man? Because we got to fight, man. We got to fight, man. So all that damn complaining and crying and shit, man, suck it up, man. Gird up your loins. Show yourself man for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, damn it. In Sirach 4:28, it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. The Lord got the rest, man. That's why the Lord said, wait upon him till the day that he rises to the prey. Okay? And waiting And when you get the word wait, bear with me. When you get the word wait, it goes into the Webster Dictionary. It says to remain in place in readiness or expectation of something. And what are we expecting? What are we sitting in place and enduring and suffering and fighting for, man? For our big brother Yahweh Shai to crack them clouds and come get us, man, and bring us into the kingdom. All right, so we can get that crown of life, so we can rule, man, so we can be kings. You know. So this is what's expected, but it says to remain in place in readiness. Okay, so we must remain and endure and get ready and prepared to fight. All right, fight for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai unto death. This is what we have to get ready for, man. Again, proper preparation prevents poor performance, man. The Lord is getting his man together, man, for this time. All right, for these times and these times to come. All right. Again, Revelations 2:10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right, so this is Yahweh Shai, also it's in red, man. He said, be thou faithful unto death, man. And that's what we must do. Continue in the truth. Continue being obedient to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and his word, man. Because we ain't what else do we have left? What else do we have to look back for? Keep our eyes single, man. Focus on the prize, man. You look back, you end up like Lot's wife. Okay? Ain't nothing but destruction behind you. Okay? So let's stay on this path of righteousness to the kingdom, and let's get ready to keep fighting and fighting more. All right, until we get there. And with that, I'm gonna close out and give an infinite honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with our faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom.